the Ten Commandments and the law of God, and this is what Paul says in Romans, this is what Paul says in Galatians, this is what Paul is trying to get through the thick heads of the Corinthians in 1st and 2nd Corinthians. The law was not given so you could nitpickingly follow it. That's not the point. The law was not given so you can go, okay, I got that, I got those, okay, there's some more rules, okay, I got those too, okay, how many more rules do I got? That's not what it's about. Did Cody just say the inside of the cup and the outside of the cup, or was that you? Yeah. Worry so much about the outside of the cup and keeping things clean, making it look good, right? Keeping all the rules, doing all the stuff. Many of you grew up in religious systems that foisted this on you, right? I grew up Baptist. We had lists of rules. I talked to some of my Catholic friends. They're like, we had a list of rules too. Amazing how similar they were. And the thing that God's been going after all this time is not a change of the outward, but a change of the inward. Right? And so these laws are given, not so we go, oh, I got this one, I got this one, I got this one. The laws were given as a guide, as a schoolmaster. The laws were given to say, this is the way this kind of life should look in your culture. This law is the way love life, kingdom life, family of God life should look in your home, in your workplace, in your school, in your brain. You should be carrying it with you. It's going to be something that He works into us. And this has been His plan all along. He telegraphed this in Ezekiel. He talks about, I'm going to put a new spirit in you. I'm going to put my spirit in you. You're going to want to do this stuff. You're going to want to obey because I'm going to put my spirit in you. And it's going to draw you further up and into this kind of life, this kind of loving life. And let me tell you, listen, any kind of grudge, any kind of bitterness, any kind of malice, any kind of think negative emotion, negative attitudes, those are all the kingdom of this world. Does that make sense? And everything that has to do with forgiveness and spilling your life out and giving your life away and generosity and loving, this is why, by the way, this is why God wants you to give. Does God need your Benjamin Franklins? Huh? He created the universe with His words. He doesn't need your money. It's not about God getting your money. It's not, and it should never be, about the pastor getting your money. The reason that the church pays me and pays Eric a lot less to be the pastors of this church, right, is because we're working amongst you, right? We are spiritually overseeing this body of believers. We're trying to guide you into this kind of living, this kind of love living, right? And encouraging you to live like this, exhorting you to live like this is part of our job. That's what God told us to do. And so you do that in part by loosening up the scariest and tightest part of yourself, i.e., your wallet, or in the case of the ladies, your purse. Because when you go, okay, you know what, God's got this, and I'm going to obey Him, then you understand that He provides. Now you're not living like this. I got to protect my stuff. I got to protect my own. Now you're living like this. You're spilling your life out. You're living generously. That is kingdom living. That's why He tells us to do it. Okay? He can provide for us however, wherever, whenever. He doesn't need millionaires or billionaires. And he sure as heck don't need the U.S. Treasury. Let's do away with it. That'd be great. Anyway. He wants your heart. He wants you to learn to live like this. Does that make sense? So note to self, if I'm not living like this, I'm not being a good citizen of his kingdom. If I'm living like this, I'm living like a citizen of this world. Does that make sense?